Right. Speaking of music, I figured we'd get onto the matter of a Trivium tour for next year,
Yes.
which is featuring. It's a co-headline tour with Heaven Shall Burn, and it features the supporting acts of Tesseract and Fit for an Autopsy.
Hmm.
I mean, what a lineup that is!
It's like, I think when it comes to lineups and stuff like that, Trivium just know exactly what to include. Um, it's like, I remember when they did the co-headline tour with Arch Enemy and all that kind of stuff, and it was absolutely insane. That
Yeah. Well, do you know? You notice the recurring thread throughout some of these is that they're all on Twitch.
yeah,
Well, I don't know about Heaven Shall Burn, but all the members of Trivium are on Twitch.
yeah,
Jay Poststones and Dan Tompkins from Tesseract are both on Twitch, and Tim Howley from Fit for an Autopsy is on Twitch.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure Joseph Badalato's on there as well. The
Who's
singer, the
is he?
singer.
Is he from Fit for an Autopsy?
Yeah, he's the singer or
I do
screamer.
need to listen to more of them. I think I actually listened to a bit of Heaven Shall Burn as well, and they're
Yeah,
quite good.
yeah,
They're German metalcore,
yeah.
and very much there's like no clean singing involved, but a lot of the kind of there's one which kind of begins with orchestration and ends with orchestration, and in the middle is just full bore metalcore, and it's quite good.
Mm.
Can't remember the name of it though.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, so like I was kind of like, when I saw the poster, I was kind of like, who's that? Who's that? And then I was like, Heaven Shall Burn. They've got one of those like sort of death metal logos, so I just
Yeah.
couldn't understand. So yeah, there's the poster. Let me just see if I can
Just to
click it.
interject, Greg is saying when he saw Kiss, they had a guy speed painting as their opening act.
Yeah. Oh
That
wow.
is the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Bob Ross will go home.
What you mean? He had like an easel on stage and he was just
That's a bit strange, isn't it?
weird.
Yeah. So anyway, away from that weird stuff. So yeah, Heaven Shall Burn, Tesseract, Fit for an Autopsy. Now I'm sad that this is only a European tour, because this would have been amazing as a UK tour, and I definitely would have gone to it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe
Who knows? Maybe they're going to bring it. I doubt they'll have Heaven Shall Burn.
I'd love to go. Because I went to Budapest last year. I'd love to go to Vienna at some point. Bit more expensive than Budapest, though. Budapest is quite cheap.
I mean, who knows? By then, I'll probably be hankering for gigs so much. I'll definitely go to one this abroad. You know, you've seen Architects in Budapest, haven't you?
Yeah, and they were fantastic. But I think even like While She Sleeps, supporting them, they stole the show as well. They were just fantastic.
So Murray Man says he's hopefully getting tickets for the Berlin show.
That would be good.
That's pretty cool.
That's definitely a city I'd like to go to as well. Just thinking like any of these cities that I'd love to go to, like Barcelona, Madrid, maybe Lisbon. I'm not sure. I've never had plans to go to Lisbon.
Well, we could stay with Tom, I guess. He's or Tom's grandmother or whoever.
Tom, if you've got free tickets, mate, then I'd be happy to take them off your hands.
Yeah.
I'd happily pay.
I'm pretty sure we had he tried to make plans for us to go and see Iron Maiden in Lisbon. Me and Dan and him.
All right. Okay.
I think it was something like that. Tom, if you can confirm, but yeah, I've never actually been to a gig abroad before.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
not even Scotland or Wales. You know, it's all been England based.
Yeah, like Architects is the only one I've seen abroad, but I think Budapest Park is probably my favorite venue. Because like it's outside and everything is so close and the weather is beautiful, so you just can't go wrong. And the drinks are cheap as well. It was like two whatever their currency was, like which is equal to like probably £1 for a pint of cider.
Yeah. Penny is saying not been to many gigs, but her favourite that she's been to was Alter Bridge in Cardiff with Blackstone Cherries support. That sounds like a good one.
That was good, yeah.
We saw Blackstone Cherry. I don't know if you saw them. We saw them at Download
No,
18,
I
was
didn't
it?
see them.
Before Guns N' Roses, or I saw them at least.
Yeah.
I thought they were half decent.
They were part of the playlist that me and Katie had in the car coming home from the Indian last night, because she had control of my phone, so she was putting a rock and roll playlist on, which included a fair few Darkness songs, Guns N' Roses, Buck Cherry, the crazy bitch song, which
Bitch
somehow knows all the words
on top
to.
of it. Oh God, does Katie?
In my dreams, I'm doing you all night. What's that?
Does Katie like them?
I think probably ironically.
Oh,
I mean,
as long as it's ironically.
Yeah, like she likes the WAP ironically. Like it's just like one of those funny ones to sing along to.
Oh, sorry, Penny. Sorry, my bad.
Did you just call Penny a woman?
So, hey, you know what? I apologise. Let's move on.
So I should have corrected, but I was in my own world.
Best standalone gig was Steel Panther opening for Crew/Leopard co-headliner at Wembley Arena. Yeah, that sounds very 80s to me.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. So, do you think Motley Crue have any chance of coming back, like with, a fit Vince Neil, shall we say?
No.
All right.
No, maybe I don't know.
All right, let's move on then.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, do you remember seeing? I think Sam was the one who showed me this, but all the old gigs that we'd have in the University of Kent, like the Who playing in Elliott Hall, and did you ever see that?
No, I don't know actually. I know that I actually couldn't tell you what sort of gigs we had down in Canterbury.
Because, that's a big step up from, like, having Labyrinth at the Summer Ball.
Oh, right. Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go on. I'll go on to Setlist FM. And, what was it? Canterbury?
Yeah. I guess that'll work.
United Kingdom. Yeah. So now it's your standard Fairport Convention, all your lower old kind of bands. My boys, Famine, of course. Wishbone Ash. The Proclaimers performed at the Marlow. Oh, fantastic!
So from 1966, because I've put in University of Kent.
Are we saying University of Kent?
I've put University of Kent.
Right. Okay. I do have some. Right. In 1992, a little band called Radiohead played there.
You can go even further back. You've got like the Kinks and Alan Bone.
All right, we'll go to. So I'm getting all this off Setlist FM.
Me too.
Manfred Mann, the Kinks, the Yardbirds, the Move. Yes. Supertramp.
Genesis.
Led Zeppelin. Oh my word, Led Zeppelin played at University of Kent in 1971.
To this country? Meme that shit. What happened?
Captain Beefheart, 10cc. So I guess it all dried up in 1992 then.
Yeah, because you have Labyrinth, Bastille. I have a bit of a soft spot for Bastille. The Cure.
Yeah. Duran Duran, Echo and the Bunnymen. So we're now in the 80s. Who else?
Feeder in 2010.
Dr. Feelgood. Delamitri. I feel like Delamitri is when it kind of started going downhill slightly. The Smiths played there as well, 1984.
Because the thing is, because Cardiff University is a pretty standard venue for a lot of bands, even like Machine Head and bands like that. It's still got those fantastic things. I saw Funeral for a Friend last year in a Place. One of the best gigs I've ever been to, because they played a lot of stuff before their first album as well. It was insanely good.
Oh, Senseless Things. I love the Senseless Things.
Yeah.
Great underrated band. I might post one of their tunes in Underrated Bands channel in my Discord later on. But last band apparently to play at the University of Kent was Radiohead in 1992. So
Mike Dog does make a good point, saying you have to remember that back then there were not going to be many built places for gigs, so had to use wherever could get X amount of people in. Yeah, because like when you have a look at like the pictures and stuff, where the band played it was just a window behind them as well, so you haven't got that much security. Compared to like gig venues now, where they appear from backstage to not really mix into the crowd, and if the crowd are going to be too rowdy, etc. So I can understand that. I'm just trying to think as well, because like since then, most of the bands have played, or most of the music artists have played in the Summer Ball, and that's usually around the Wolf College area, isn't it?
Mm. I would say so, yeah. I can't think off the top of my head if we've had any. We used to have the thing called the attic, didn't we, above the venue, which was like, and they got rid of that after first or second year to make it like a
studio, a radio and video studio. And
that was like our sort of the alternative kind of students kind of area, and they played metal there and they played rock there. And it was a real shame that they had to get rid of it.
And then it was just Lady Luck 24/7 after that.
Absolutely. Shout out to Lady Luck.
Yeah.
Favorite pub in the world.
Best pub ever.
Right. So I think we'll
just another note. That. If you loved a Lady Luck, then if you come down to Cardiff, you'll love Fuel. That's the pub you'd like to go to.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I'll bear that in mind.